Hello, beautiful and magnificent beings. Welcome to your weekly oracle reading. Let's see what messages the universe has for pile 1 this week. So if you chose the koi fish, you chose money. And koi fish represent luck, but they also represent fortitude. So this tells me this is something you have been working on for quite some time. Maybe a bit of a struggle, some frustration, and for some of you it's just been about keeping it up, keeping going. It hasn't been difficult, but it has been a bit of a challenge. So, and the number up here is 14. So let's grab a couple more cards and see what this has to do with money. So obviously some type of abundance, financial abundance is coming into your life. And success is the next card. This is confirming and guaranteeing the success of the financial abundance coming in and whatever it is you're working on. And we have a Black Panther, and just noticing how camouflaged, how well that panther is blending in. We also have a parrot over here. So I'm picking up, and also there's a full moon up there. There could be a sun setting, I'm not sure which. It's kind of in between. So this is something, the process that you've been working on, sort of blending in, camouflaging. This tells me that you have become a master at what you're doing, what technique you're using, the foundations you're laying, the, what's the word I'm looking for? The way to manifest, the way it works for you, and all the hard work is paying off. And this is something that's going to remain very powerfully for the rest of your life, because this commitment that you made has been quite the journey for some of you. You've been working on this for such a long time, and you've learned so much during this time, and that's why I feel, you know, you're kind of camouflaged in there. You know how to do the work, you know what it takes, you're able to take a break when you need to reflect, you know how to bring in the right people, how to handle certain situations, and that's a lot of why this financial abundance is coming into your life now. And the next card is relaxation, and look at that, another full moon. So a new beginning. I think it could also represent an end of a cycle and a new beginning. So it is time for relaxation because of all the time, all the years that you've spent putting in the hard work. It's time to enjoy those fruits, the fruits of your labor. This is a very well-earned, like there could have been some times, I mean, you've taken breaks when you needed, but I feel like some of you have just really pursued this hard and heavy, and you didn't take any type of vacation. You didn't, you know, allow yourself to be distracted or to get away from this. You've been going full force. So this is time to celebrate. It's time to again, reap those rewards and to just go out and celebrate, have fun for all the hard work that you put in, because you truly deserve this. And I'm noticing also these two cards, the colors, and in this card, there's a lot of oranges. So you have been very creative. You are a very creative person about this and what you've been working on and how you've been going about it and where it's leading you to, and taking risks. And we have this beautiful hawk up here. So this tells me also this is bringing much more freedom into your life. You're becoming more expansive in your ways of thinking and dealing with things, taking risks in ways that you might not have before. And it's easier for you to do this because over time you see how it works, how it pays off. You're able to see things from a higher perspective. And there's no, like maybe in the beginning, I think I sensed some of you might have been very fearful about this path. But again, the journey has been so rewarding. You've learned so much. You've grown. And taking risks is now a way of life for you. You've learned, I'm not sure how to put this. You've learned, taking a risk is taking a risk, but there are some that are, you can see how it can come to pass, how it would be great. There's good taking risks, and then there's not so good or not so wise choices. So you're able to discern between the two. And let me just grab the tarot and see what it has to say. So beautiful reading so far. All the work you've done, it's really, coming into fruition. It's paying off. You're finally starting to get the things that you deserve. And your first tarot is the Devil. You're feeling trapped. Perhaps there's a lack of fulfillment in your life, or maybe you're a slave to the allure of materialism or substance, and it's rendering you powerless. Saturn, Capricorn, Earth. Shadow self, attachment, addictions, temptation, destructive behavior, materialism, codependence, and toxicity. Okay, so I feel like these are some of the things that you've had to deal with. These are some of the things that you had to break free from. You've had to learn or relearn, actually, because sometimes we think we've learned a lesson when we've just scratched the surface. We didn't learn the whole lesson. So I feel like a lot of this you had to do. There was so much shadow work and destructive behavior, codependence, unhealthy relationships. Maybe there was someone that was trying to hold you back while you were working on this, and you felt that you needed them, but it came to a point that you saw, how this was affecting you, and you were able to free yourself of that. That's why, this thing that you've been working on, you've been doing all the healing work. You finally became open enough to see what was going on and why it was happening. So this has helped you make progress, because if you hadn't dealt with these particular things that it's talking about, you wouldn't be reaching this point of your life. You would still be stuck in the lesson mode, learning these things. Not that we ever stop learning. There's always tons of things to continue to learn, but I feel like a lot of this is what was holding you back. This might be why it was such a slow process for you. Okay, and the next tarot, oops. Right. And the next tarot is King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Earth. You are confident and successful, yes. Finding many opportunities to attract and manage wealth coming through again. You've achieved great things coming through again, and can finally say you've reached the pinnacle of your achievements. Sit back and enjoy the fruits of your labor. So, okay, this entire message that I just read came through in all of these cards so far. If you remember up here, I was talking about the relaxation, how it's saying, it's time to celebrate the fruits of your labor, to take vacation. You're more confident because of all of those things you've been through, where the Devil card was talking about that. And success coming through, the word success coming through twice for you. Wealth coming through again, and that's not just, it is about money, but it's more than that. Business, leadership, security, protective, success, authority, abundance, prosperity, generosity, comfort, and discipline. Wow. Beautiful, amazing. Okay, and the next tarot is the Seven of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Earth. You understood the value of hard work, yes, and investing towards long-term goals, which is what you've been doing. You're not interested in quick wins. The Seven of Pentacles is telling you, look at the bigger picture. You may be frustrated that some things are taking too long to come to fruition. Yes, I can relate. Your efforts will not go unrewarded, but you must remain patient. Okay, and long-term view, hard work, perseverance, diligence, investment, sustainable results, forethought, and rewards. Okay, so this is saying that even though some of you are getting exactly what you want, it's happening, there's still a few other things that haven't come into fruition, and that's okay, because this is saying that it is coming. Be patient and continue to do the work that you're doing. It is going to pay off. It's already starting to. And this is going to help you stay strong and focus, and just, to continue to learn, to grow, pay attention, and use the tools that you've been using, the things that you've learned, your creativity. And I have 3 more cards, and we're going to draw some charms. Okay. When you allow your inner light to shine and connect with your divine spark, there is a surge of love of self that can override all fear. Yes, connecting to that inner power, which is what you've been doing, and also reminding you, when you start to get stressed out, like this tarot was talking about over there, when you want things to happen now and it seems like it's taking forever, remember to connect with the inner power, that spark of life, to help motivate and sustain you, and it will. It always does. And you are in alignment with your soul's longings. Make a move now. So if there's something particular that you have been driving towards that you wanted to achieve after this, like you felt this is what you needed to accomplish first, now is the time. It's saying to go ahead and pursue whatever that thing is. It's part of your dream journey, your dream life. And the 3rd card. The path isn't always a straight line. You come back to things that you thought you understood and see deeper truths. I love that. And it's so perfect. Remember up here I was saying how sometimes we learn, or we think we've learned something, but then we come back to the lesson to have to go through it again? Exactly. This is such an amazing and synchronistic reading. Okay, so let me grab some charms. Get some goodies. See what universe. Give us 3 last messages. 3 last messages. Okay, what is this? A guitar? How many strings? 4. That's actually a bass guitar. It looks more like a regular guitar, but okay, so music, an instrument, bass is a very deep instrument. I know bass very well because I play bass. So some of you might have been thinking about, this could be something on your path that's next. Maybe you've been wanting to learn an instrument. It doesn't, necessarily have to be a bass or a guitar. It could be any instrument. And again, the other card was confirming down there, this is the time to pursue the next thing for you. Maybe it's about just getting into some type of creativity of expressing music. Maybe be a DJ or learning how to mix, something like that, or just bringing more music into your life. Interesting. Okay, and let me see. I don't think that one's ever come out before, so that's interesting. Okay, let me see. Oh, I got, what is that? Oh, an elephant. Lovely. Okay, so elephants, I always see an elephant as a very powerful creature, so strength, but also elephants are courageous, and they're very loving creatures. I'm sure most of you have heard by now how a lot of times elephants, when they pass by graveyards, they will take the time to like hold the bones of other elephants as if they know who that is. Or there's a grieving process, but they're also very protective. So these, I feel, are some of the qualities that you have grown into during that learning process. And the last charm. Sorry, I'm trying to hide that big nasty scratch on my hand. Sorry guys, my cat. My new kitty is still learning how to not use his claws and teeth, but he's being a little stubborn about it. Oh, what is that? Oh, a heart. Okay. And look, I like how that green came in. So a heart chakra opening, new growth, again, abundance coming through. You're very in love with life. You're open to receive abundance in a way that perhaps you didn't before. That beautiful heart chakra is just exuding all of this wonderful energy, also affecting those around you. But overall, I feel like this is just, you know, you're just overjoyed and happy because you finally reached that place in your life that you've been working so hard for. Okay, so those are your messages for the week. I hope they're helpful. Good luck on your path. Highest blessings and infinite gratitude. Sat Nam. Hello, beautiful and magnificent beings. Welcome to your weekly oracle reading. Let's see what messages the universe has for pile number 2. So if you chose the blue card, you chose communication. And we have self-expression, exchange, sharing, connection. And you can see this person is speaking, he's breathing out into the universe, and there's like this swirl of things going on. I think there's a feather, a lotus flower, birds, another lotus flower, several, okay? So lotus flowers represent spiritual enlightenment or awakening. So this could be something that you've been speaking into the universe. And also just communication in general. I feel like you have been creating something through your words, through speaking or maybe even singing, somehow using your voice. Maybe you're a singer or you speak professionally or in groups of some sort. But this is, it's also telling me that your throat is open, not that you have any issues there. So let me grab a few other cards and see what this is leading us towards. Give us more information, please. Forgiveness. And we have a crescent moon where I've noticed here there are 2 full moons. I think pile 1 had 2 full moons. So the end of a cycle and a new beginning. And here we have a crescent moon. So I feel like through the cycles, this is something you've been working through, some type of forgiveness as well. That could be another thing that you've been speaking, whether it's yourself or others. We'll have to check the next few cards to see what's going on. So I feel like working on some type of forgiveness for you is really important right now. Like this is something that has been holding you back in some ways. You've just been feeling a little low, a little disappointed, stressed out about a certain situation that just hasn't really gone the way you thought it would or had hoped. And also, I like that they're outside and they're reaching up, like they're connected to the earth, but also they're reaching up to the heavens. Like I feel like maybe they're asking for help as well. And the next card, and look at that blue under blue. Interesting. And focus. And we have a mountain, and I believe that is a snow leopard. So, and some pinks up there. The clouds look a little pink to me. And also I noticed the cat is looking up. The leopard is looking up, just like this person is kind of reaching up. And snow leopard might be a spirit animal. I feel like this is time for you to cool off. Again, it's saying to focus. Take some time to work through this, whatever this is that's hurting you, and not to worry. You know, you do have the strength to deal with this, even though you don't feel like it. I mean, think about it. The snow leopard is a very tough animal to be able to live in conditions like this. So, you know, often as we're going through these horrible experiences in our life, we're very unfocused. We feel like we can't deal with it, and a lot of times we don't want to. We look for things to distract us, but I don't necessarily feel like that's what you're doing because of both the first 2 cards, the animal and the person is looking up. I feel like you're asking for help, and the universe is saying focus. The help, whatever it is that you need, is coming through. You've been asking for it. You're asking for it here as well, and this cat is looking up. So just hang in there, stay focused. It is on the way. Support is coming. and flow is the next card. And again, look at that, another full moon. So a new beginning, a major new beginning is going to be happening for you. The water is still but flowing. So whatever is coming through for you, the universe wants you to just go with it. Even though I'm hearing for some of you, not all of you, but it might not make sense. Like when the answer comes to you, when the support that you're asking for comes to you, you might not understand it, or it might not seem like it's the right thing, or you're questioning it. But the universe is saying no, even though you don't understand it, trust in the process. Just go with the flow, allow it to happen. And it's going to, at some point as you're doing the work, you're going to see and realize why this specific this information was presented, this type of help. And again, that's just for some of you, not all of you. But again, a new beginning, going with the flow, trusting the process, doing the work is the most important thing for you to get past this. So let's see what the tarot revealed to us. And your first tarot is Four of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Air. The upright Four of Swords is telling you to kick back and relax. I like that because it goes with flow. Whether you're emerging from a battle or you've been putting in too many hours of work, you're overdoing it and need to take a breather. A period of rest will allow you to reemerge with renewed strength and focus. Focus came up twice, and also twice it's talking about relaxation, going with that flow. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Air, rest, relaxation, meditation, contemplation, recovery, recuperation, retreat, renewal, solitude, and planning for the future. And so these actions, this is what's going to help you recover. This is where you're going to see and receive a lot of the information that you need that's going to help you now. Oops. And the second tarot card is, Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so everything is starting to turn into your favor, or turn in your favor, sorry, which that tells me why there's so many full moons also. Everything is going to start moving and taking off. You're going to come out of this quickly. Jupiter and fire. You may be taking the good with the bad right now, and this is a cycle that you cannot control. Remember that no matter the outcome, the wheel always turns and nothing lasts forever. So you are coming out of this. Good luck, karma, life cycles, destiny, turning point, change, inevitable fate, ups, downs, and unpredictable. See, that's another great thing about life. When we're going through things, it never lasts. Whether it's something we're really enjoying or something we just detest, it will pass, it will change. It cannot stay the same. It's impossible. Even if we cling and hold on to certain situations, life has a way of changing things and getting us out of it one way or another. We're not meant to stay stuck or live to take that path. So that is beautiful. And the next tarot is the Empress, Venus, and Earth. You're experiencing new life, maybe in the form of pregnancy, romance, or business, or elsewhere. The Empress positioned upright may also be a sign that it's time to be kind to yourself and invest time in some self-care. That's 3 times that's come through. Take comfort in knowing the Empress has your back. Abundance, nurturing, fertility, feminine, good parenting, development, accomplishment, growth, evolution, and action. So some of you, again, as I said 3 times, it's telling you to rest, to relax, to recover. Over here it's talking about meditation and contemplation, rest, recovery, recuperation. And I think some of you, what I'm getting is some of you have been beating yourself up over this forgiveness, like whatever the situation was that happened, you're partially blaming yourself, or maybe completely. And remember, it takes 2 people. Maybe you could have handled it better, and maybe it's not your fault at all, and you're just, for whatever reason, sometimes we tend to blame ourselves for things that are actually not even our fault. We just We've been programmed, we've been raised a certain way. Maybe we've been blamed a lot when we were a child. We've been in abusive relationships where people have manipulated into thinking that everything's our fault. And I say this coming from that place. I know myself. So really take a look. Why? If you're blaming yourself, was it really your fault? Again, it takes two people. And if it will help you feel better, do some type of work to help you release that. Again, that's what this whole thing is about. Communicating with yourself, taking the time to recover. Support is coming. Wheel of Fortune is turning, and you have abundance coming in. It's time to move forward, and it's happening in a quick way. Okay, let's see what your last three cards, and I'm going to pull some charms today. And the third message is, allow the true love of your soul to radiate, and you shall see the natural beauty around you expand. Yes, it's time to reconnect with that. It's time to enjoy life again, to appreciate yourself. If you're someone that's been beating yourself up, feeling guilt or blaming yourself, this is not for you. And the next message is, live your life, live your own authentic life with courage. Be true to yourself, renew your focus. And look at that. Focus came out under focus. I love that. So this reading is all about you reconnecting to the divine within you, healing whatever this is, letting this go, forgiving yourself or that person, communicating truthfully and powerfully, reconnecting with your heart and your courage, allowing everything to flow and go as it is meant to, forgiving. It is easy to love and accept the light inside of yourself if it takes courage to acknowledge and love the dark side. Okay, so again, I feel the dark side is you perhaps blaming yourself, seeing it as all your fault, which, any situation, it's very rare that it's always our fault. It takes two people or more than one person, though maybe, again, it could be completely your fault, but, it's telling you what to do. It's moving. It's time to get out of this. It's happening quickly. So just do the work. The support is coming in. It's time to forgive. Okay, let's see what charms I have for you. We have let me see, give us a message for pile 2. What do they need to hear or know? Oh, a tree of knowledge, a tree of life. Nature, of course, going out into nature is always one of the most healing things we can do. So I feel like, some of the answers, the work that you need to do, the rest and relaxation is in healing. Maybe go camping on some type of outdoor trip or retreat. So this is a big way for you to get back into your own power. And oh, I feel a teeny tiny, what is that? A star? Oh, yep. I don't think I've had that one before. So stars represent wish fulfillment, but also reminding you that you're not alone in dealing. You are part of the cosmos. The universe is supporting you. We are stars ourselves, and it's time for you to shine bright. Oh, you know what? I just realized, I'm sorry, let me, oh, just for you. I couldn't see what it said on that star. It says just for you. So reminding you, you are the star of your life. You can change anything you want at any time. Your beautiful soul, you are supported, and it is time for the healing and the forgiveness so you can move on. And let's see, what is our last message? What would you like pile number 2 to know? And, oh, what is that? Oh, I can't get a hold of it. Oh my God, is that another? Oh, a skull and crossbones. Okay, the first, immediately I'm hearing toxicity, but I mean, I think this is a sign for, well, it could be a Jolly Rancher as well. Maybe you're a pirate or heading that way. Maybe it's time for a cruise. But the main answer, or the main thing that I'm hearing is it's time to let go of the toxic energy, of a toxic life. You know, forgive yourself, heal. It's time to let go of all that. Interesting. Okay, so those are your messages, pile number 2. I hope they're helpful. Good luck on your path this week. Highest blessings and infinite gratitude. Sat Nam. Hello, beautiful and magnificent beings. Welcome to your weekly oracle reading. Let's see what messages the universe has for pile number 3. And if you chose the purple card, or pile 3, you chose faith, hope, support, miracles, spirituality. Okay, so this tells me that some of you might be dealing with something a little difficult or stressful, and the universe wants to remind you just to connect, do your spiritual practices. The information is there for you. Hope is always there. Some of you, I'm hearing, some of you have been really down lately, very sad. I'm not getting anything particular, but some of you feel like giving up hope on something that you've been working on. And the universe is saying to take time and reflect. This might be necessary, but maybe you just need a little time off, not to make a hasty decision yet. You are being supported, so not to worry, and not to lose that connection with the divine, because when we detach ourselves from that energy, that is when we feel our worst. We feel, you know, that we're alone. We feel like everything's crashing down around us. So remember to again, continue the spiritual practices that you do. Maybe try something new. You can ask for something. You know, whatever it is you're asking for help, it is and will be coming to you soon. Okay, let's see what other answers. Embracing. So we have the setting sun, we have this beautiful crane. I cannot remember what those, I will put it up when I'm editing. There is a specific thing. This comes up from time to time. I should have had it memorized by now, but sorry, I haven't. But the crane is standing there alone, but acknowledging the background, the sun setting, embracing. So whatever this is, that you're dealing with, not to try to run from it or put it off, not to ignore it. And also, again, by being connected, embracing the divine energies, the support of our guides, this will help us, even if it's a hurtful time that we're going through. And water is very calming and soothing. I feel like it might be helpful for some of you to be around or in water right now. And there's that beautiful orange in the background. So the sacral chakra, our creativity, our sexuality, it might have something to do with that. Maybe you're feeling blocked in that area, and it's time to embrace the healing to help with that. And thriving. And the second card, we have thriving. We have these, I love giraffe. They're one of my favorite animals. We have a full moon and stars, a bright shining light, a lot of pink. So this is telling me heart. Perhaps there's some work also. The heart is opening to whatever it is that you're needing at this time, embracing, and it's going to help you thrive. Because think about giraffe. They live in such a harsh environment and they thrive. They have that natural guidance within them that helps them navigate to the food, to the water, just like we have that natural ability in us to navigate, where often we question or avoid it, where animals just instinctively know and follow it, keeps them alive. So, and also seeing things from a different perspective. You know, we can't resolve an issue or a problem if we keep thinking about it the same way over and over. We need to see it differently, think of it in a different way. But this heart expansion, this healing coming in, is going to help you move forward. So whatever this is, if there's suffering or pain going on, it's going to help you get through it more quickly. And another bird is coming up. So, okay, this is confirming that freedom, major freedom is coming for you. So not to worry, continue to be diligent. Try to see things. Again, I'm getting a different perspective coming through. Where here you're embracing, you're settling, you're facing what's going on, connecting with your faith and spiritual practice, and a heart, some type of beautiful heart healing is coming in. It's going to help move you forward. So be diligent, keep doing the work, seeing things from a different view, allowing yourself to experience things in a different way. And you can see the clouds here, but right in the center around the bird, there are no clouds. Everything is clearing up, expanding. So not to worry, this is going to pass very soon. So let me grab your tarot and see what information we have here. The Knight of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Fire. Now is the time to go for it. Be committed to your purpose and vision. Do whatever it takes. Bring your goals to life, because you know that your potential is limitless. Your energy is high right now. But be sure that you're thinking before acting so that you don't stumble over your own feet. Energy, passionate, inspired action, adventure, movement, fearlessness, sexy, impulsiveness, charming, unpredictable. Okay, so this is what you're moving forwards to. It's telling you here to stay diligent. You're embracing and thriving because of the activation, because of the connection. And remember, a few minutes ago, I said I could feel that this is moving more quickly. A lot more freedom is coming into your life. So these are the next steps that, you know, you're preparing for. Your energy's coming back. You're more passionate and inspired by life than you were. You're letting go of this dark, this heaviness that's been holding you back. And you're able to enjoy your life again and to step in and do what you're meant to do here. Live the life that, you know, you want to live. And Ace of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Earth. A cycle is about to begin anew. Again, it's confirming that twice. And since the Pentacle suit deals in all things material, okay, some type of abundance is coming in. This reset could present itself in the form of a new career, better health, or something in that vein, or whatever is coming will bring great abundance. Be sure that you're prepared to harvest the gifts of the Pentacles once it arrives. Yes. So by staying in this energy, the suffering and the not feeling good, the feeling disconnected, sets you off, so you're not able to experience this. But again, it's saying that you will move through it. Be open, be prepared, because some type of beautiful abundance, manifestation, opportunity, career, financial opportunity, new adventure, prosperity is coming through. It's time to get out of this. So it's all moving forward beautifully for you. Oops. And the next tarot is Three of Cups. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, water. Oh, remember, water's coming up again, because remember, for some of you, I said over here that it might be more healing for some of you if you're around or in water. You're entering a happy time. Confirmation number 3. You're entering a happy time in your life. You may be reconnecting with a lost friend, relative, or loved one, or you may be celebrating something important to you. Spend quality time with the people most important to you. Yes, because this is going to instantly help shift your mood. Celebration, friendship, collaboration, creativity, community, and happiness. Okay, so again, it's talking about, remember this card said, now is the time to pursue something that you've been wanting to do. And again, maybe connecting with a friend or a loved one, whoever this person is coming in, they're very inspiring and uplifting. So you might be doing some type of work with them, whatever this is that you've been wanting to do or to create. I feel like it's going to be very healing. It's moving you out of this. You are tapped into your power again. You just kind of went through a little bit of a downtime where you just weren't connecting with people or even, the divine consciousness. You're just out of whack. I'm not sure exactly why. I'm not getting a specific message, but once you connect to that again, you're embracing, you're healing, you're focused, you're thriving and being diligent, which is bringing these next steps into your life. And let me grab our last 3 cards and we'll do some charms today. Oop. Okay. Do not look for validation in others. Be uniquely you and follow your own path. Okay, this could have been part of the problem. Maybe you were looking for support from somebody or some type of validation, which, it's hard for us not to do sometimes, especially if we don't know what we're doing. I mean, we can get constructive criticism, but don't look for validation. And sometimes people, don't always give us what we need to hear. So just standing strong in your power and who you are, being courageous. It is only when we accept vulnerability that we are truly brave. Rise above your fears. Again, fear coming through twice. And also remember, it's okay to be vulnerable, but be careful who you do it around. Make sure it's someone that you truly supports and loves you, and not to worry, you'll be okay. But rising above your fears, again, fear coming through twice. Letting go of whatever that is, taking time to reflect on it. What is it? Why is it making you feel this way? And it will be easier for you to figure out how to resolve it. Your life lessons will be repeated until they are learned. Guidance is on the way. Okay, this is telling me that maybe you've been a little stuck somewhere, you're ready, maybe some of you are reaching out, you're asking for that guidance. Besides the main message coming about reconnecting, this is telling me that some of you are asking for help, and yes, it is on the way, not to worry, you are being supported. Somehow it's going to come to you. Probably when you least expect it, that's when these things tend to happen. Okay, let's see. What last 3 messages do you have for pile 3? 3-3. Oh my gosh, it's 333 on the clock as well. That is hysterical. So that's like 5 3s that came through. So yes, talking about guidance, 333, to me that's a major sign of, it is a master builder number and it has other meanings, but I always see 333 as ascended masters and also divine consciousness. Okay, so what is, butterfly. So yep, transformation. It's all happening, it's all coming together, not to worry, little butterfly. Everything's going to work out perfectly for you. And what is the second message you would like pile number 3 to know? What is that? Oh, a dolphin. This reminds me of a card I have with a dolphin. Under the dolphin it says happiness. And again, a water sign coming through. So I'm feeling, again, for some of you, the message is connecting with water, getting out into water, whatever that means for you. Dolphins are very spiritual. They're very intelligent creatures. I'm also hearing listening. I know for some people, listening to dolphins and whales, that whether it's mixed with music or just by itself, it can be very healing, especially if you're sleeping. I find that it's even more powerful. And let me see, what is the last message for pile 3? What have you got for pile 3? Ooh, that's teeny tiny, whatever it is. Oh, it says something. Let me pull it away from the camera so I can see what it says. Oh, I have it backwards, I think. Nope. It says, oh, handmade. Handmade, I had it upside down. So the divine, and look at that, It starts with a hand and it ends with a hand. Oh my God, I love that. A helping hand is coming in. See, the hands are reaching up for help, but also a hand is coming back, reaching down for you. How unbelievably synchronistic and beautiful is that? Hands going up, hands coming down. So yes, you are going to be receiving whatever it is you need that's helping you through this. Not to worry, you are supported, your guides are there, the divine is there. We just have to take a breath and be patient sometimes. This is something I've been dealing with lately myself. I know how frustrating it can be. So this is handmade. Whatever's coming through is just for you. So beautiful. Wow. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope this reading is helpful. Good luck on your path this week. Highest blessings and infinite gratitude. Sat Nam.